Nuggets from Nana, part 2. When I walked into the school, a gym teacher said, no, the principal said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I just need my kids." The gym teacher said, "Do we need to call you an ambulance?" Remember, the day before, the physical therapist saw me and said I looked like death warmed over. He didn't want to touch me. The next day, I saw the doctor. He said, I told him I couldn't breathe on my right side, and then I couldn't breathe on my left side, but it was a little easier to breathe on my left side. I had difficulty breathing. And he said, lay on your right side then, or lay on your left side then. He also put it in his notes, patient complained of difficulty breathing when she lays on her right side, but easier to breathe on the left side. And in his progress notes, he put home in Iowa. Yeah, this is not my first rodeo. And like I said, I had all the symptoms as a registered nurse that I knew, and my mother died of. And I told my history, you guys. I said my mother died of 32 of a massive PE. And with my family history, it still was the same. So when I walked into my daughter's school, and the principal said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I just need my kids. I need Leela Matthews," that was her name at that time, and I need CJ Matthews. The gym teacher walked up and said, "Can we call you an ambulance?" I said, "I just need my kids." I tell this story because I've been to every emergency room. I told my kids, "I'm going to leave y'all." I said, "They keep sending me home to die, and I can't medicate myself." I said, "So I love y'all. Y'all got life insurance." I said, "So y'all do the best y'all can. Because I can't make them admit me, and I can't make them treat me." And I had over $1 million in ER visits. I can't make this up. So I told my daughter, I said, just take me home. Now I'm laying down in the bed, and I know I passed out and woke up. I know I got these blood clots. I know my D-dimer was positive 6 months ago. I know I'm having chest pain. I can't breathe on one side. And I'm just sitting there. I'm coming to grips. Okay, Jesus, my life is in your hands. I can't do no more what I'm doing, and they not going to help me. My son walked in the room. He said, "Mom, your lips are purple." I said, "Yeah, son." I said, "See, I told you. I got all the symptoms of a blood clot, positive test for a blood clot." I said, I said, "I'm black, I'm from Iowa, they not going to help me." He said, "Ma." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Tasha pregnant." My mother had never seen no grandkids, not one. She didn't live to see me graduate from high school. And I had given up on the fight. I was ready. They not going to help me. I'm just going to lay here and go to meet Jesus. When he told me his girlfriend was pregnant, mind you, he was 16. I said, "Call 911, son. I got to live." This that nuggets for Nana. The nugget from this is don't ever stop fighting. $1 million, $2 million. Go to all the emergency rooms. And I'll tell you the truth. Record, record, record. They'll say, "We don't allow recording." Well, I don't allow being sent home to die. Again, record, record, record. Biggest nuggets from Nana. No matter what the policy is, you've had these doctors cussing people out. They deny it, and the corporate aware of it, and as soon as it comes to light, oh my God, we knew nothing of it. Nuggets from Nana. So I went back to the emergency room, in the ambulance, lips purple. Now remember, the PE teacher said I looked like death. Principal, the physical therapy said I looked like death. The principal wanted to know was I okay. And the PE teacher said, "Can we call your ambulance?" And I honestly, the nugget from Nana is you could never take in enough education. Because I learned about potentiate in nursing school, but I didn't learn what aspirin did to when you're on Diamox, how it thins your blood. And if I had never, again, every time you meet somebody, another nugget here, when you meet somebody, take something from that person. Everything that I know, the pound cake recipes we do together, the education I'm giving you on blood clots, learning how to eat, learning how to use the bathroom, learning how to walk, I've learned from somebody else. There's not one thing I know, information, technology, I haven't learned from someone. So every time you meet someone, take some knowledge with them. Don't just let it go in one ear and out the other. Because that pharmacy in Iowa City, that pharmacist in Iowa City who told me, be careful, on aspirin, your blood will be thinner. I have no doubt in my mind that I would have died long before the syncopal episodes, long before the shortness of breath, when my D-dimer was positive. I didn't tell my daughter to go get me some aspirin. And I started taking 325 twice a day. So, nugget from Nana. Know the test. Trust your medical professionals. Now, I got some good ones I've run into. That doctor on March 24th, 2004. So, in case you guys don't know, I had an x-ray done on my neck from an accident. And Medical College of Virginia, this is what started all this. Medical College of Virginia said, what did they say? Oh, everything's negative, you can go home. When I went to Johnston Willis, the radiologist called and said I had A, B, C, D, and E and was talking with the doctor. And me and my daughter heard, I said the radiologist, when they said stat overhead, I heard the radiologist tell the doctor, if MCV didn't find a fracture, neither are we. That was when I started, again, writing the medical board of profession. I started writing everybody. I kept saying I had a right to live, I have a right to life, but you do have a right to live, you do have a right to medical treatment, you do have rights as a patient. But just like I'm telling you, try to remember the tests, ask what the normal parameters are for a D-dimer. Know if your EKG is abnormal, what parts of an EKG indicate blood clot, because your heart's electric conduction indicates a possible PE. Know the information, research it, look it up, ask questions. There are wonderful people out there who love saving lives and are in the medical profession. Sometimes you'll, like Nana, you run into a couple that, I don't know if it was my place of birth, my skin color, wherever it was all what I feel were objectives that I couldn't change. I couldn't change the color of the skin I was born in. I couldn't change the fact that I was female. I couldn't change the place that I was born. So, remember, our relatives come from Ebenezer, Mississippi. Even our mama came from North Carolina originally. So, we take everything with a grain of salt. But know the test. None like to go on. Know the test. Know the signs and symptoms. Know what questions to ask. And remember my examples so you never stop fighting.